Your prom pictures last a lifetime. That's why it's really important that you get your prom makeup right. Do you want to get stuck with this kind of prom picture or this kind of prom picture? I know which one you want, so keep watching this video to see how you can take yourself from this to this for prom or any other special occasion where the pictures last a lifetime. Let's get into it. You must get your eyebrows done before prom. Either you do it yourself or get a licensed, qualified person to do them for you. Take my advice on this one. For brow makeup, we don't want to do anything that's too trendy or of the time because we want our makeup look to be timeless. All we're going to do is just brush the eyebrows in the opposite direction and then fill in any gaps. If your eyebrows have been done properly, that will be all you need anyway. Take your time with eyebrows. These took me about half an hour, so don't rush because we want to get them perfect. So I'm taking my RCMA palette and I'm going to contour my eyes. I'm going to mix these two shades to create a base for my eye. Then I'm going to create a crease for myself using this contour shade here. Now I'm happy with this shape. I'm going to set the contour in place with the same colour eyeshadow and everything else in place with the Huda Beauty powder. I'm adding this pink shade just below the contour to soften things up a little bit. If there's ever a time for you to use glitter, it's prom. So I'm going to take this, it's the Made by Mitchell Blush Light, and just rub it back of my hand. So with glitter, we want to use it sparingly. We don't just want glitter all over the eye, all over the face, everywhere. We're just going to dip it in slightly, just a little bit on the brush, and on it goes. And as you can see, a little goes a long way. Remember, glitter is impossible to get off once it's on, so start off small and layer on. So I'm going to take a sharp black eyeliner pencil and just tight line the edge of my eye and then drag it out slightly just to create a slight wing. I really like this soft matte black that the eyeliner pencil has created. If you want something a little bit more dark, a little bit more dramatic, feel free to just go over it with a liquid liner. So after mascara, we are going to add a lash, but we don't want the lash to be anything too, again, trendy of the time, right? I know these big curly lashes are in now, but you don't want to look back on the picture and be like, oh my gosh, what was I doing? So we're just gonna go for a simple lash that just doesn't stand out and looks pretty. For our base, we're going to do a grippy primer, something that will make our makeup stay on for the event. For the T-zone, we're doing a mattifying primer as that's where the makeup tends to break down the most. If you're a person with scars or dark marks or acne, color correct. If you want a tutorial on color correction, let me know in the comments because I can go into detail on that if you like. For prom, I think the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter is perfect. It provides that light airbrushed base that you want. It is very expensive though, so if that's just out of budget, the e.l.f. Halo Glow is really, really good as well. It's probably one of the best makeup dupes I've seen in a long while. Because it's so light, we can apply it pretty liberally. Then we just want to blend that out thoroughly with a beauty blender. So contouring can be a little bit dangerous when it comes to prom because we do want structure and dimension in the face, but we don't want any harsh lines or anything that's going to make us cringe years later. So we're going to grab a contour stick, this is one of the Fenty Match sticks, and just rub it on the back of our hand. Then we're going to take a blender, dab, 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 and then on we go. Just very precisely placing the contour where we want it to go. See how that looks natural? There's no harsh line there. That's why this technique works really well. One of the most important things with makeup and contouring in particular is to get to know your face. I don't tend to contour my nose because I don't really have a nose, but I always contour my forehead for obvious reasons. But you might need to do the exact opposite. So just get to know your face and then you'll learn where you need a bit more structure and dimension and where you don't. For blush, I'm going for a bright pink shade because we're not holding back with blush for this look. When it comes to makeup fading and breaking down, blush and lip liner are literally the first items to go from the face, so you can always go a little bit more liberally with those items than you would with others. You want to blend in an upward motion because we're giving ourselves that lifted, snatched look. For our highlighting concealer, we want something bright and long lasting. This is the Pat McGrath concealer. A little goes a long way with this concealer, which is why I like it. I know the triangle method of concealer has gone out of fashion. We're all supposed to be doing like 3 dots now, but that's not enough for me. After we've let that sit for a little while, we're going in with the Real Techniques 242 brush and just gently dab, dab, dab until it is blended out. So we're gonna set the lighter parts of the face with a powder puff. This is the Huda Beauty loose powder in shade Banana Bread. I'm then gonna go over that with the Maybelline Fit Me powder in True Beige. It's my secret weapon. It's like a filter. Do you see what I mean? Just very seamless. Then we're setting the outer perimeter of the face with a bronzer. We also want to go over our blush with a powder blush because, as I said, blush needs all the help it can get to survive the night. For a prom look, I really like a nice clear under eye. If you do want a little something under your eyes, take the same eyeshadow you used to go over the eye contour and just dust a little under your eyes. That'll look fantastic. For lips, you can go darker, but I like a nice rosy nude, something neutral, pretty, and timeless. This is the Kiko Milano Precision Liner in shade 404. And the lipstick I'm using is the Colourpop Luxe Blur in the shade Virgo Moon. That's the final look. Simple, timeless prom glam. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. And if you like makeup, beauty, fashion, all of that good stuff, please subscribe to my channel because I have some really fun videos coming up. Also, when you're subscribed, press the bell icon so you'll be notified of any videos that I post. I post every Friday here, but if you want to see more of me, follow me on TikTok, where I post several times a week. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next Friday. Bye!